Herzlich willkommen bei Fun&Joy Entertainment. Heute zu Gast die San Antonio Spurs bei den Oklahoma City Thunder. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr dabei seid. Lasst ein Like und ein Abo da, ihr kennt den Kram und viel Spaß bei diesem Match. Bis bald.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin.
Ja, dann haben wir fast vergessen, hier noch, wie immer, unseren Spielerfokus einzustellen, natürlich auf Point Guard und dann noch die Spieltaktik. Dann geht's auch schon los. Viel Spaß.
It could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Spurs working the ball around now. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Count it.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and Williams drops them both. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
First team foul.
From outside the arc, here's Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Had a hand on it. Down low, Dort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox finds Vassell. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Spurs leading by 4. Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. To the paint. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Fox kicks to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. And he's good on the 3 ball. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Spurs?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And the Spurs another 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Thunder trailing by 10 to the inside. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now Wallace, following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt. Holmgren looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Now, here's Fox. Castle on the wing. Champagnie passes to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Spurs have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Now, here's Dort. Nothing on the board. Barnes left side. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Williams. He has 7. Pass to Wallace. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Holmgren. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Sinks the triple. Fox has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Jalen Williams. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
The kick out to Fox. Drills the three-pointer. Fox has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Fox against Mitchell. And Cornette gets it to go.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Back to Wiggins. Mitchell outside. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
We've got Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Wallace. All scoring in this one. Joe. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Joe's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Thunder. On the wing, Barnes. A three ball. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Cornette. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by Williams. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Lets the three fly. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Harper with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Harper, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Pass to Mitchell. Can't hit that one.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Back to Harper. Now Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Harper's shot's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And taken away by Johnson. Goes up, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, every team wants fast break points. Johnson getting those.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside. Can they get it? Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Harper. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Pass to Joe. Here's Mitchell. Wallace outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Mitchell against Harper. And the Spurs scoring again. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. NSGA subbed in for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Man, Olynyk really throwing it down with some power.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Here's Hartenstein. For three, Holmgren. They need this one, and he jams it with authority.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Fox from outside. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
I tell you what, Fox shooting now in rhythm. Got to respect also his decision-making, really getting a good feel for how the D is playing. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 1st foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
SGA against Fox. Joe passes to Dort. Down low and stolen by Barnes. Fox from outside. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Hartenstein against Olynyk. For 3, Vassell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holmgren outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Holmgren the pass to Joe. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. And slam dunk by SGA.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. Then for the Spurs. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Now Dort, following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
How about the awareness there from Fox. You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Fox dishes to Olynyk. Vassell kicks to Fox. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead has got back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Mitchell.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And Fox gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
He had a nice open look right there. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that is a crafty move by De'Aaron Fox. He really knows how to get himself to the line.
Thunder trailing by 15. Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And San Antonio shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Count that one.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 9.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
San Antonio leading by 15 on the court for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. Thunder shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Back to SGA. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
From deep, SGA. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They led the game at one point by 20. Fox passes to Champagnie. Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Hartenstein. Vassell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got 6 points.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Back to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. 90 seconds now into the second half. Back to Fox. And stolen by Wallace. Holmgren outside. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And it's 13 points for Chet Holmgren. Vassell kicks to Fox. Here's Castle. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 18. So here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Count that one for Dort. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
On the wing, Wallace. There's the three. And the Thunder, another three.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Three-pointer, Fox. Thunder with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Good.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 6, and again, San Antonio turns it over.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
To the middle, here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Hartenstein. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wallace has got 8 points.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Now Williams following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wallace. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Barnes passes to Fox. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Fox has got 19 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 8. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Holmgren, and the Thunder pushing it up now. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wallace misses. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Back to Wembanyama. Right side, Fox. Out to the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
No one covering. Wallace has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that three working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
Pass to Wembanyama. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Williams, the three. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Here's Wallace. Buries it from three-point range. Wallace has got 14 points for the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. Williams finds Wiggins. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. San Antonio's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Williams with the steal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Wallace dishes to Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Outside Harper. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Spurs lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Ja, da habe ich mich ja ziemlich wieder rangekämpft mit den Thunder hier. An die krasse Leistung der Spurs heute Abend hier. Und ja, geht ab. Viel Spaß weiterhin. Viertes Viertel kommt jetzt. 1 Punkt Unterschied. Was geht ab?
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Oklahoma City trailing. They've got Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Cornette. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
And he nails the third. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell outside. Williams for three. They retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And it's tied up with that one. Pass to Cornette. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And that one's good. SGA.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
SGA with the steal. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
Really, really good possession here. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Aaron Wiggins. Spurs also with the sub. Olenek, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Inside, Hartenstein passes to SGA. Jacks up a three. Good work defensively by Fox.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Fox. From the arc. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Spurs trail by 10. Fox kicks to Barnes. Shoots the three. That's good from Fox on the assist by Barnes. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Olenek. Now Harper. Fox, no good. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Spurs. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And now just a 5-point Thunder lead. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. To the inside, Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Takes a three. Does not go in.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Outside, Vassell. Here's Barnes. Now Fox. Olynyk, 5 on the clock, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Fox! He's off from 3.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Here is Wembanyama, and another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Dort outside, takes the 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Got a piece of it. Fox with it. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Let's lose a 3. Buries the deep ball.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And good that time.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
A free throw off from Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, saves him with the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Fox. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Now Castle.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And they get it back.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Holmgren, rebounded by Vassell.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Jason Wallace. He's checked in for Jared McCain. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
And here is Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Here's Holmgren.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime. His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Holmgren, it's good.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
Ja, Chet Holmgren, Player of the Game, und hier ist der Teamvergleich. Das war wirklich ein sehr krasses Match, hat uns beiden hier sehr viel Spaß gebracht auf dem Sofa und ja, 102-99, knappe Kiste, fast wäre noch in die Verlängerung gegangen. Aber Chet Holmgren verwandelt den entscheidenden Dreier und somit 102-99. Hier die Statistik und ja, wir sagen vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal bei Fun&Joy Entertainment. Ciao, ciao.